To date, we are diving into the most streamed songs of 2023. From chart toppers to hidden gems, we will be counting down the top 5 most listened to songs from the past year. And believe it or not, 4 of the 5 artists featured on this list are from different corners of the globe, bringing a diverse mix of sounds and cultures to the forefront of the music scene. That's not all, and hold on to your hats because one of the songs featured on this list was actually dropped in 2022, but its impact was so massive that its waves could be felt all the way into the following year. Stick around because trust me, you don't want to miss this. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's embark on a global time-bending musical journey through the hottest tracks of 2023. Here we go. This is cool. We're gonna get like a full feature film here. Full disclosure, I have never heard of either of these artists because I believe this is gonna be a Spanish song, judging by the title. Whoa. What a vibe. This guitar tone is great. It's so bright and so reverby. Oh. Yo, this guy's voice is amazing. Let me turn on some captions really quick, and that should help me understand exactly what he's singing about. Let's continue on. This is such an interesting song. One thing that I notice in this song right off the bat is the way the instrumentations are composed. It doesn't really have a percussive beat to it, like an electronic beat where you get the kick and snare drum coming through or that acoustic rock drum kit. Instead, we just kind of have these like ticking, almost horse galloping sound percussion going through. We have some trumpets kind of carrying the melody and really adding a little more energy to it. And then this really cool guitar, acoustic guitar being strummed, and this bass guitar. It's cool to be listening to what sounds like a mariachi band influenced song. You can definitely tell with the Mexican vibe of this song, at least. I'm fully shocked that this was the top 5 most streamed song of 2023. These guys have great voices too. Oh yeah, some trombone or something? Or like that's not a trombone, I don't know what that is. Okay, if anybody knows what that instrument is, please, please, please let me know in the comments down below. I studied classical music in university. I have a bachelor's degree in it, and I've never seen that instrument before. I'm guessing like that's perhaps like a baritone trumpet or something along those lines, like a bass trumpet. I didn't even know that existed. They did not use that. Bach and Beethoven were not writing on that instrument, whatever it may be. If you happen to know, please let me know in the comments down below and teach me a little something. But let's continue on. I love these guys' voices. This guy especially. He's cool. I just love the melody, the vibe of the song. It's so cheery and uplifting. I think these big horns, trumpet type things really help carry the song a lot. Has dancing energy for sure. I would love to be at the party in this music video. It looks like a good time. Yo, we get a solo from this man? Oh, get it. Yo, where are the instrumental solos? I was shocked to see a solo. That's basically like the guitar solo of the 90s right there on a trumpet, trombone type thing, whatever it may be. I can't believe I don't know what that instrument is. But there we have it. Our first two countries down. One of them is American and the other one is Mexican. But let's move on to the next track and see what we get. Here we go. Okay, full disclosure, I've listened to this song before. I've actually done a reaction to it right here if you want to check it out. I like this song though. Jungkook, he's so good. Man, those backing vocals are great. His voice is fantastic. Great beat holding the song together. Okay, what's really cool here that I noticed in this song is when he's singing the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get the point. There's a lot of his vocal in that. There's several different recordings, panned hard left and hard right, and it creates this very wide kind of stereo effect. If you have some good speakers or you have your headphones in, you'll be able to hear that. And then when he goes on to sing the next line, it's just one vocal right up the middle and you don't get any of that panning. And so it creates this variation in the stereo field where you hear it really wide and really big, and then it comes back to another voice. And this can be used to make parts bigger or feel smaller, or even make it sound like there's two different vocalists, which it kind of sounds like here. I'll go back a few seconds and see if you can pick that up. Wide, down the middle, wide. Did you notice that? Really cool. Great effect. I like this like lo-fi beat. Oh, it's so tasty. Oh, these big bass notes too. Ooh, those are huge. I also love Jungkook's enunciation in this pre-chorus here. He's almost rapping this section. It's kind of like this mix between being sung and being a melodic rap, but he has such great enunciation, and especially we're getting another country on our list, Jungkook being a Korean artist. But for him to be singing this song in English is so incredibly impressive, given that Korean is his first language and English is just something that he's been learning over the past few years. His enunciation is fantastic in the song. He sings it so well. He sings notes like that. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, he's so good. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, that little ad-lib. We get some harmonies coming in here now. And those big ad-lib sections. Really subtle harmonies in the second chorus that we didn't get the first time around, and this is a great way to build on this song. First time you hear it, you're introduced to this chorus, the refrain you're gonna be heard 2, 3, maybe even 4 times throughout the song. The first time we hear it, it's very raw, it's very stripped back. We only hear that one vocal effect that I talked about, and now the second time that we're hearing this chorus, they've decided to build on the song a little bit and add in some more vocal harmonies and some more layers to make it a little bit bigger. It's still the same part that we're used to and can maybe even sing along to by now, but it's a little bit different and it has some more flavor to it. I'm guessing by the time we come around to the third chorus, we get even more of that, some ad-libs, some big harmonies. Can't wait. Great enunciation from her too. Latto. Oh, now this is just vibey. 7 different sheets, 7 different angles, I could be your fantasy. Open up, say, come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Yeah, this like kick drum and this bass, this electric bass carried in it, just makes it like so boppy. Moves so well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second.
Some ad-libs, some big harmonies. Wow. More harmonies, more ad-libs. We got that big last chorus. Oh, those are great. What a well-produced song. So well put together. I'm a big fan of Jungkook, if you couldn't tell. I think he's fantastic. Okay, track 4, a Korean artist. Let's move on to track 3 and see what we get next. Here we go. Hey, editor Cody here. So, unfortunately, the next 2 songs, the music videos, ended up getting this YouTube video blocked. So I've had to blur out the music videos, which totally sucks, and I hate dealing with all this stuff. But if you do want to see the original version of this video, where the music videos are not blurred out and you can see them in its entirety, I've posted it for free over on my Patreon. The first link in the description will take you over there where you can watch the unblurred version for free, or feel free to continue watching here on YouTube, but the music videos are going to be blurred. Let's get into this next song. Okay, the only track on this list that came out in 2022, but it sounds like it came out in 1982. This very dry drum kit, big reverby vocals, this simply plucked guitar, very cool. Can't forget about the big keys too. The song is so interesting. It's such a stripped down and basic, almost kind of like rock feel to it. We get the drums here in this chorus, this refrain where we get that intro melody again, kind of opens up on the hi-hats and gets a bit bigger, but it's still pushed very back. Harry's vocals are mixed right to the front, but with a little bit more reverb than the other songs that we've heard so far. Like I said, this song sounds very 80s. It sounds like it came out 20 or 30 years ago. I guess we're pushing 40 years ago now. We're already into 2024 with this one. And so it's so cool to hear him change up the style of it. Even this music video, it's got that old 4x3 look. It looks like it's on an old tube TV. Very, very interesting, this song. Obviously, it was loved by the world, being the third most streamed song of 2023. It's got a great pace to it. This drum kit holding it together through the whole song. Harry's voice sounds phenomenal. This big reverb to fill some space. This guitar again. Oh, now some distorted bass guitar in here. A new element coming into the second chorus. Same as in the song prior. It's interesting. So this song, Harry Styles, is obviously from the UK, and so we get an artist from another country. We've already had 4 different countries featured on this list, being Mexico, America with the 2 from number 5, Korea number 4, and the UK number 3. And every song has had a very different feel to it, not necessarily because the artists are from different countries, but you can definitely hear some influence to it. This perhaps has that UK kind of like rock feel to it. The song prior, maybe some of that more K-pop influence from Jungkook, although I believe he worked on that song with an American writer and producer, so it definitely has a lot of American influence to it. And song number 5 was very, very much a Mexican tune, again, with some of the same influences. It's cool. We can see the same structure in the song, some of the same ways that the vocals and the instrumentation's all put together, the way the chords are arranged, but every song has a very different feel to it, being that it's artists from different countries. Very interesting, very interesting. Those hi-hats open up on the drums now. We get that melody back on these keys. Now we get this kind of like tube effect. Almost like he's singing through a guitar amp or something, or a microphone. Big drums there in that fill. Now some big bells coming in. Those are cool. Again, very similar elements to the song prior, Jungkook's song, where we get these big bells in the last chorus, some more elements, the drums open up. It just kind of builds on itself. It's the same part that we've heard now for the third time, but with a little bit more to it, a little more flavor. We're seeing a trend here in music in 2023, I think. Although this song came out in 2022. Great tune. I see why it was so big in 2023 as well. But let's move on to number 2. We are almost at the top song of 2023. Here we go. This lo-fi beat. Similar kind of lo-fi beat that we got to the Jungkook song. We have this piano melody, these keys, similar to the Harry Styles song. Loud bass guitar in this song. Bass and drums kind of holding it together. A little bit of guitar. Oh, and then it all cuts. Halftime. Oh. This is interesting. This song, oh my gosh, I paused at the absolute craziest time in this video. Oh, we're gonna have to go back and watch that again. What I was saying was the song pulls some elements that we've already heard. Her voice has a lot of reverb on it, similar to the Harry Styles song. As I mentioned, these keys, this kind of like lead melody is kind of similar to what we heard in the Harry Styles song as well. But the beat reminds me very much of the Jungkook song. It's this very lo-fi kind of same beat, keeping it together the whole song. Although this one changes from a regular time beat to a halftime beat, where it goes half the speed of that. So that's an interesting change and another way that you can change the feel of the song. Let's continue. Let me go back and let's see what she does right here, because this is nuts. Huh. Okay. I like it. Chill vibe to it. Cool music video too. Such a chill song and such a crazy music video. I like that they go for the film look with it. Oh, some funky guitar in here. What the heck? Okay, this music video is tripping me out. It goes from being like a proper real film to now this animated thing. I believe Kill Bill was a movie that came out like 20 years ago, and I never saw the movie, but I remember it was advertised so heavily. I saw like all the trailers and stuff when I was a kid, and I think this is trying to follow the same thing from the movie, judging that the title is Kill Bill. Oh, I love this bass guitar. Wow. She has a great voice. This music video is very distracting though. Like, what the heck? What? What's going on here? This song took a total 180. Oh. Whoa. That note. Huh. Wow, that is mental. How does she do that? Oh. Oh, I love this beat. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. My YouTube channel is gonna get banned for showing this. Wow, okay, we got something totally different in this song that we haven't heard in any of the others so far. We got this entirely different end section. It was the same kind of song all the way through. We got that typical A-B progression where we go to a verse and then to a chorus and then to another verse. But when we got to the end of this song, we got basically an entirely new song. The song reworked in a different way, at a different tempo, with a different beat, singing a different melody, which I think is really cool and something we haven't seen yet, but now the time has come to check out the #1 most streamed song of 2023. Let's get into it.
We were good, we were gold.
Wow, that vocal off the top is so strong.
We were right till we weren't.
Such an airy vocal performance from Miley. Wow. I don't think I've heard this song yet. This bass guitar is great. Oh. Oh, this beat is great. Oh, this bass guitar is funky. Wow. This is like a disco song. Wow, these vocals are funky. Okay, really interesting with this song, and something that we've heard on a few songs now is this has a lot of throwbacks to some older songs. This kind of has like a disco feel, maybe like little 70s pushing into the 80s a little bit. This bass guitar was going. We heard some like slap guitar bass going. But another thing that I found interesting is the drum beat has been pretty much the same all the way through. And we heard that with a few other songs, the Harry Styles song, the same drum beat pretty much all the way through. Same with the Jungkook song, the same lo-fi drum beat all the way through. And we're hearing that so far with Miley Cyrus as well. We're seeing a trend to what seemed to work in 2023 and why these songs may have been the most streamed songs of the year. Let's continue on with it.
Cherry red, match the roses that you laid. No remorse, no regret.
I like that Miley has this very kind of like country voice, her like real organic Miley Cyrus voice. For a while, I'll pause the video. For a while, she sang with like that Hannah Montana voice, you know, the one where it was like trying to strip away her like Southern accent. And then all of a sudden she was like, I gotta be authentic to me. And she started singing with her true voice, her Miley Cyrus voice, where she has this really Southern twang to her voice. And I love it. I love the authenticity. I love that she's just being her and just being fully who she is, singing how she sounds naturally. Shows how impressive a singer she is, though. She can sing with all these different voices. Funky music video for sure. Oh, that vocal run, phenomenal. Oh, a little bit of grit in there too. I love how powerful these drums are. The kick snare pattern is great. Just this 4 on the floor. Oh, cool vocals here. So we have the backing vocals singing the harmony. They're what you hear the most. They're the loudest part of it. But you get this one single raw Miley singing down the octave. Tucked in there hardly, but it's the one right up the middle. I'll go back a couple seconds and see if you can notice. Big ones in the back. Miley down low up the front. Just the bass guitar and her voice. Swell in. Oh, I love that. I like that, the big fill, and then everything cuts before this final chorus hits in again. Very clever. It kind of like gives you the build, and then you suck everything back for a second, and it creates this like anticlimactic drop where there's just nothing in silence, so that when it comes back in and it hits even harder and sounds even stronger than you were expecting it to. We got some tambourine in here now. Oh, I like that tambourine. Really holding it together. I like this big chorus too, this big end chorus. This is really great. Yo, phenomenal. There you have it, the top 5 songs of 2023, the most streamed songs. If you liked my reaction to these songs, make sure you hit the like button down below and think about subscribing to my channel if you want to see more reaction videos just like this. We've seen a trend in a lot of these songs. Some of the artists did very similar things, and despite them being from 4 different countries, we saw a lot of similar trends between these songs, which shows where music was in 2023 and perhaps where it may be going in the future into 2024. Guys, if you want to see some more content from me, not available here on YouTube, link in the description will take you over to my Patreon. I've been watching some awesome movies over there like The Lion King, Little Mermaid, Frozen. Plus, I'm posting new videos over there every single week, so feel free to come hang out if you want some more content from me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video a ton. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Until then, make sure you have a great rest of your day. Peace.